This video is not made for kids, it's for older fans and adults, so fuck off and enjoy the video.
The Rivalry races. Axel, the Belgian engine, had enjoyed his time working on the island of Sodor. And now he was making his way back home to his country, Belgium.
I can't wait to get back to my home country. I've been missing it for a while now.
By the time Axel pulled into Barrow, he came across an old familiar face from someone he saw at the Great Railway Show.
Spencer? Is that you?
Axel of Belgium. What a surprise to see you here.
I'm just on my way back to Belgium after helping out on the Mainland of Sodor, courtesy of Sir Topham Hatt, of course.
Is that so? Well, I'm just taking the Hugo and Duchess of Boxford to Folkestone. I have to travel across the whole country, so I have to be there by sundown.
I'm going to Folkestone too. There's a railway tunnel that connects England to France. And when I'm in France, it won't be long until I reach Belgium.
You still have a long way to go, Axel. Say, why don't we have a bit of a race between you and me? Our starting point will be right here in Barrow, and once my guard blows the whistle, we'll be taking right off.
A race to Folkestone? Well, it may sound like a very long distance from here, but okay then, you're on.
As the guard blew the whistle, Spencer and Axel were off. The two streamlined engines raced across the mainland to get to the Channel Tunnel in Folkestone. Axel was determined to beat Spencer in the race, but the Duke and Duchess of Boxford felt the coach rocking around inside.
Spencer, we need to slow down!
Can't you see I'm racing against someone with whom I competed in the Great Railway Show?
But you're going too fast, Spencer. You need to slow down when we're coming to our next stop, Bentham.
Wait, do we have to stop at Bentham? Bother! That means Axel will be winning already.
I need to make a quick refueling stop too, Spencer. So you never know if your tender needs refilling or not.
Spencer knew that Axel and the Duke and Duchess were right. Once they stopped at Bentham, Axel and Spencer went to refill their tenders with enough coal and water before proceeding again.
You know, Spencer, it's always important to make some stops to refill your tender. That's what I always do when I travel long distances.
I have to do the same too, Axel. But the thing is that it wastes too much of our time if we're still racing to Folkestone.
Hello, Spencer. Who's this red and black engine with yellow lining?
This is Axel. He's come all the way from Belgium. I once competed in a race against him at the Great Railway Show with 3 other engines, including the Flying Scotsman.
Greetings, fellow Great Westerner. I think I've heard of you before. Aren't you the city of Truro, who was the world's first steam engine to travel 100 miles per hour?
The very one.
Wow, it's a real honor meeting you, city of Truro.
And it's also an honor to meet you too, Axel. Spencer's told me so much about you. And tell me about that time you two were racing each other in the Great Railway Show.
I'm pretty sure I've told you the story, city of Truro.
But would you like to hear about what happened the day before the show?
Very well, then.
You see, before the show even commenced, I was on a ferry with other international engines when we came to the wrong stop, which was the Mainland of Sodor.
Oh, Axel. How did that ferry come to the wrong stop in the first place, anyway?
I'm assuming the ferry for Sodor must the mainland since they're both connected within each other.
That makes sense. Anyway, I've got to go and pull my express train, bound for Sheffield. Cheerio, lads!
Farewell, city of Truro.
Alright, Spencer. Our tenders have been refilled. Now let's get a move on.
Ah yes, let's get back to our race.
As soon as their tenders were refilled, Axel and Spencer took off once again. The two streamlined engines were racing against one another as their smoke billowed from their funnels at a tremendous speed.
It's still a long way to Folkestone, Axel.
The sooner I get to that tunnel, I'll be back in Belgium before you know it.
I don't think so, you two. We need to make another important stop.
Another important stop? Oh, come on!
Our next stop is Livingshire. We need to stop and get our luncheon to avoid any inconvenience.
Oh, bother.
By the time Axel and Spencer stopped to Levenshulme, the Duke and Duchess had gotten off the coaches and they went to have their luncheon in the station cafe. Connor and Caitlin were there, collecting their passengers.
Hello, Spencer. Who's that black and red engine that looks like you?
Don't you know who that is, Connor? It's Axel from Belgium.
Oh, so that's the Belgium engine that's come to Sodor, according to what you've told me.
I sure have. And I can see he's got Spencer alongside him.
Don't mind us, you two.
Yeah, we're waiting for the Duke and Duchess of Boxford to finish their luncheon before we continue our race to Folkestone. Isn't that right, Spencer?
Precisely, Axel. We're just, minding our own business.
Nothing interesting to see around here, other than us just dawdling around.
Suit yourselves. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Axel and Spencer stayed at the station for the Duke and Duchess to finish their luncheon. The two engines waited and waited and waited until finally...
Okay, Spencer, we're ready to go.
That was a beautiful luncheon, wasn't it, my dear?
About time we get a move on. I'm already late as it is.
Actually, I'm much later than you are, Spencer, so I'm gonna get to the tunnel first.
Oh, no you don't.
Throughout the day, Axel and Spencer raced across the mainland to get to Folkestone. It was a very long journey, but the two engines were neck and neck as they sped along the line.
Slow down, you two! Why are you in such a hurry?
According to 26 of the official railway safety manual, engines travelling at over 100 miles per hour must slow down at all costs.
You have a point there, Bradford. Why do those sleek engines always have to go so fast?
Let's not worry about this, Samson. What matters right now is that we have to get on with our deliveries today.
Oh. Right you are, Bradford.
Axel and Spencer continued their race to Folkestone. They puffed over bridges, through tunnels, and dogged past waiting engines in industrial areas.
I think we're getting close to Folkestone. I can smell the sea air.
Oh, I don't think I feel too good.
And then there was trouble.
Oh no, my valve gear has snapped again.
Everything alright, Spencer?
No, Axel, I literally just said that my valve gear has snapped again.
Oh dear, Spencer. How are we going to get to Folkestone at this rate?
We're going to be late for our evening tea.
I'm sorry, you two. There's not much I could do about it if I'm stranded on the main line.
Maybe I could help you, Spencer.
Can you? But what about your journey home to Belgium?
That can wait a little longer, but right now I need to help the Duke and Duchess get to Folkestone Station if you're stuck.
Thank you ever so much, Axel. I could use a bit of an extra buffer, you know.
So Axel buffered up behind Spencer and pushed the big silver engine to Folkestone Station. By the time the two engines arrived, the Duke and Duchess had disembarked the coach and thanked Axel for coming to their rescue.
Well done, Axel. You have proven yourself today by not just challenging Spencer in a competitive race, but also helping him out when he's broken down.
We do hope you have a safe journey back home to Belgium.
Why, thank you, Your Highness. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get through that tunnel, spend the night in Paris, and make my way back to Belgium once again. Salute!
Safe travels, Axel. Thanks for helping me.